husband's love. He loved drag racing. And in order to do it, you have to pass tests, the same tests they used to give airplane pilots. I believe my husband was a diabetic and he could not pass the test. But we'd already had the car and started building the car and a lot of money invested in the car. So here I am.
And was that inspiring to you, or was it something that you wanted to do all along?
In all honesty, it was not something I wanted to do all along. It was only to fulfill his dream. And it was exciting, but very scary.
How old were you when you first started?
Oh, I was probably about 30.
And you had family, had kids. Were you also being a mother as well as a driver?
Oh yes, I had 4 children at that time. And besides being a mother, I was also working a full-time job. Mr. Goins worked a full-time job too. And a lot of time it was run to the job, run to the track, run back home and cook up something for the kids.
That sounds amazing. So what would you say to a young person of today that would be interested in this type of experience?
I would say go for your dreams. You never know what you can do until you try it. It's not always your ability to do something, but your availability to get out there and try. And several times it's won Best Show. Conqueror. Mm-hmm.
Where is it now?
It's in Florida now. A young couple has it down there. They take it and show it at different racetracks, and it's in a museum for 6 months.
And now that you're no longer driving, what is your time like? What do you do on your days now that you're retired?
I find myself busier than I ever thought I would be. I belong to a book club, I belong to a performing arts club, and I'm very active in my church. And most of all, I get plenty of rest.
So you're still living life. So do you drive?
I drive my own car, never speeding. I can't afford a ticket.
You're gracious to allow me to interview you, and at the same time, you're the first, and that is a great thing. So believe me, you've made a mark on history. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
And thank you so much for having me. Hi, I'm Nellie Goins of the Goins and Goins Conquer. Nitro Nellie is my AKA. I just want you to remember as you go through life, life is full of chances, challenges, and change. Don't be afraid to take a chance on the challenge. Life is there for us to enjoy. Go for your goal.
Miss Nellie, tell us, what racetracks did you drive on, and what's the fastest speed that you ever accomplished?
Mostly in the Midwest, all across the Midwest. But the fastest speed I ever accomplished, 214 miles an hour in a quarter-mile track. Now, that doesn't sound like much now, because now they're going over 300 miles an hour in a quarter-mile track. But then, that was good.
Oh, that was great. So tell me, if you had a chance to do it now, would you give it a try?
No, ma'am. No, thank you at all.
Mrs. Nellie Goins, aka Nitro Nellie, the first African American woman to drive in the category of drag car racing in 1970. Thank you, Nellie. You're the best.